Got me reminiscing back to when days were great. Got me wishing it was 1988.
Got me reminiscing back to when times were great. Got me wishing it was 1988.
Welcome back, Lime Nation. We're excited once again to supply your monthly dose of hip-hop history here at the Rap Flashback, February 2016 edition. Even with a 29th day tacked on during leap years such as 2016, February remains the shortest month in our calendar. But as the old saying goes, less is more. February, after all, is not only Black History Month, it also contains the Super Bowl on most years, both the NBA's All-Star Weekend and its trade deadline, Valentine's Day, of course, the Grammys, and last but certainly not least, President's Day. Wait, seriously guys, a presidente on President's Day? Is this because I'm Hispanic? Womp womp. I really need to get back to writing my own jokes.
Scholar, you wrote this entire intro yourself.
And that's exactly why I knew you were going to say that, Prof. Nailed it. In any event, we'll get back to presidents later in the show. For now, let's kick things off with some notable February album releases from hip-hop's yesteryear. February has proven to be a great month for rap album releases over the years. Here are some of the standouts. Biz Markie released his debut, Going Off, on February 22nd, 1988. The record featured the infectious Nobody Beats the Biz, along with Make the Music and the original Vapors. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Snoop Dogg, always paying homage to old school rap and whatnot, making remakes.
Scholar, the premise of this entire show is paying homage to old school rap.
Exactly, which is why next up, we're shouting out Miami's own 2 Live Crew, who released As Nasty as They Wanna Be on February 11th, 1989. The record would become the first Southern rap album to go platinum, amassing over 2 million copies sold, and featured the smash hit, Me So Horny. Aren't we all? MC Hammer's biggest record, Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em, featuring the uber smash You Can't Touch This, Pray, and Hammer's trademark Baggy Pants, was released on February 12th, 1990. Sir Mix-a-Lot's Mac Daddy, powered by everyone's favorite big booty anthem, Baby Got Back, February 4th, 1992. Tupac's Strictly For My Ninjas, To Be Clean About It, featuring jams like Holler If You Hear Me, Keep Your Head Up, and my favorite on the record, I Get Around, dropped on February 16th, 1993. That's actually my favorite song to dance to, across any musical genre, and I like Spanish music, so shout outs to Pac, I Get Around, love that track. Tupac also dropped All Eyes on Me of California Love and How Do You Want It fame on February 13th in 1996. Naughty by Nature's 1993, February 23rd, 1993. Hip Hop Hooray! Ho! Hey! Ho! God, I love when that happens. The Fugees representing with back-to-back February releases, namely Blunted on Reality and the Billboard chart-topping 6 times platinum selling The Score, February 1st, 1994 and February 11th, 1995 respectively. DJ Quick's Safe and Sound, featuring my favorite Quick song, Dollars and Cents, February 11th, 1995. I feel you quick, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Silk the Shockers, Charge It to the Game, February 17th, 1998.
It ain't my fault.
Did I do that? Love when that happens. The Roots dropped Things Fall Apart on February 23rd, 1999. You get that? Drop Things Fall Apart, a little wordplay going on there. Supreme Clientele by Ghostface Killah, February 8th, 2000. Beanie Siegel's The Truth, February 29th, 2000. Nappy Roots dropped the platinum-selling Watermelon, Chicken, and Grits on February 26, 2002. 50 Cent's classic debut, Get Rich or Die Trying, featuring In the Club and PIMP, February 4th, 2003. Another classic debut, Kanye West's College Dropout, featuring the smash hits Jesus Walks, Through the Wire, and All Falls Down, February 10th, 2004. The late, great, legendary producer Jay Dilla released the iconic instrumental album Donuts on February 6, 2006. And last but certainly not least, Back Again by the Dilated Peoples, February 7th, 2006. As we mentioned earlier, President's Day falls in February. Over the years, hip-hop has not been shy about expressing its sentiments towards our past, current, and even future presidents. As such, we've invited some special guests from the hip-hop community to discuss their thoughts on the presidency and those who've held it. First up, coming in remotely, live from Brooklyn, a man we're honored to have on the show, Public Enemy's legendary Chuck D. So, Mr. Chuck D, generally speaking, do you believe that the presidency has been historically held by individuals who we should admire and strive to emulate as Americans? Duly noted, Chuck D. Powerful words, as always. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Next up on our panel, the immortal Tupac Shakur. We're glad to have you, Pac. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us, all the way from Cuba, no less. So check it out. Given that we're in an election year, I was wondering how you feel about some of the past candidates and or presidents from your day and age. Care to share some thoughts?
Well, Jesse Jackson and Dukakis, two people who I thought were going to, there it is. I said, all right, finally we're going to get a better America. But what happened? Bush won. I couldn't believe it because every time I asked people, who would you have voted for? And everybody goes, Dukakis. But how did Bush win? I keep wondering. And then that just makes me rebel more against society because it's supposed to represent the people. I don't want Bush in government. I spent 8 years of my 17 years on this earth under Republicans, under Ronald Reagan, under an ex-actor who lies to the people, who steals money, and who's done nothing at all for me.
Well put, Tupac. Strong sentiments indeed. I feel you, buddy. Believe me. And I also feel like we're noticing a pattern here. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce yet another iconic and influential MC, Mr. O'Shea Jackson, professionally known as Ice Cube. Cube, thank you for being with us, man. Here's my question to you. Since your career's taken you to so many places, we were wondering if you've ever had the chance to sit down and break bread with our current or any of the other past presidents.
I never have dinner with the president. I never have dinner with the president. I never have dinner with the president.
All righty then. All right. You've made your point loud and clear, Cube. And you know what? I can't say that I blame you. Next up, also joining us remotely, we're elated to announce that Yeezus himself, Mr. Kanye West, is here with us. So yeah, I know you're a busy man. Let's cut right to the chase. In your experience, has the presidency ever stepped up for your community?
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm not mad at you, Kanye. I get it. George W. Bush. Whew. In any event, what I want to do next is talk about the man who followed George W. Bush as president, one Barack Obama, from an MC we all hold in the highest regard, Nasir Jones, a.k.a. Nas. Honored to have you here, Nas. Check it out. What, in fact, are your thoughts on not just Obama, but the presidency in general? Do you share a similar sentiment to those of our other guests?
Say where they're scared of us, I'm scared of politicians, politics, and presidents. I do believe in Obama, I do believe he's hope, I do believe he's change. The smartest president I've heard speak, and I've heard about 5 or 6 of them from Jimmy Carter on down.
Well put, Nas. Well put, as to be expected. It sounds like, if nothing else, the Obama presidency instills at least a little bit of hope. Let's hear now from yet another legendary MC that we're elated to have on the panel with us. KRS-One, thank you so much for joining us today. Talk to us a little bit about Obama's impact as you see it, especially on the heels of the Bush presidency that preceded Obama's terms.
The country was on a verge of revolution. They threw a black man up. Now we like this. Don't get caught up. Now I say this respectfully, because Barack Obama, I don't know the man. I don't know his agenda, but I know mine. Let's see if our agendas match. I stand with Dr. King. I stand with Malcolm X. I stand with the Black Panther Party. I stand with the Weathermen. I stand with the BLA. Now see, I don't know if my president can stand with that. But if my president frees Mumia Abu-Jamal, maybe he'll get my eye up. If my president could release political prisoners, maybe my eye will go up. If my president can stop ignoring police misconduct, maybe my eye will go up. But I'm not hopeful on that one.
Wow. I'm truly blown away. That's a very interesting perspective, KRS, and you make some very poignant points. We appreciate your candor. So, to wrap things up here today, we're happy to say that we have Ja Rule in the house. Thanks for being here, Ja. Now, for better or worse, you've never been one to hold your tongue, and it's pretty clear that our other panel members aren't too fond of the presidency. I think that's a by and large understandable perspective coming from hip-hop. But 2016 is an election year, and I know that you're one to exercise your right to vote. So talk to me, Home Skillet. Are you feeling the burn? Don't tell me you're a Trump guy. Who do you like come November?
I like Hillary.
Yeah?
I like Hillary. But, you know, it's crazy because, you know, I also think Jeb is a good, you know, candidate as well. But, you know, I'm a Democrat.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Ja Rule's placing his support behind Hillary Clinton. How do you feel about that, Dave?
Who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks at a time like this, nigga? This is ridiculous. I don't want to dance. I'm scared to death. I want some answers that Ja Rule might not have right now.
And as always, we'll conclude by wishing a happy hip-hop birthday to the following February babies. Aquarius and Pisces season is in full effect. Sir Lucius Leftfoot, a.k.a. Big Boy of Outkast, February 1st. Cali's own Lil Debbie, February 2nd. Boricua's Stand Up, Puerto Rico's own Daddy Yankee, February 3rd. Dipset label mates Cameron and Joel Santana, February 4th and February 18th, respectively. Louisiana's Kevin Gates, February 5th. Slum Village founder and prolific producer Jay Dilla, February 7th. Legendary DJ Kid Capri, also February 7th. Capone of Capone and Noriega fame, February 8th. Producer Kev Brown, February 10th. Alabama's own Gucci Mane, February 12th. Legendary hip-hop personality Ed Lover, also February 12th. Very few in hip-hop, if any, are more accomplished than the iconic Dr. Dre. No, guys. The other Dr. Dre. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks. February 18th. Jesus. The guy's worth $1 billion and we just relegated him to the other Dr. Dre status. Gotta love the Rap Flashback. Derek Watkins, also known as Farnsworth Bentley, February 13th. Clarence Reed, better known as Blowfly, the original dirty rapper who passed away last month from liver cancer, February 14th. Jeru the Damager of Come Clean fame, February 14th. Gangsta rap pioneer Ice-T, February 16th. Lupe Fiasco, February 16th. The Kid Creole of the Furious Five, February 19th. Lord Finesse, February 19th. Odd Future standout Earl Sweatshirt, February 24th. And our leap year babies. From 1968, we have Death Row's Sam Snead of You Better Recognize fame. From 1972, poet and rapper Saul Williams. And from 1976, it's Murda, Thug Lovin' MC Ja Rule. All born on February 29th. And that concludes this month's edition of the Rap Flashback. Tune in next month for what promises to be another informative, nostalgic, and zany episode chock full of rap history, humorous anecdotes, and, of course, general feel-good shenanigans. As always, we invite you to catch up on past episodes of the Rap Flashback at the YouTube link below, and to check out our weekly JPL Magazine blog at jplineproductions.com, where you'll find funky fresh content on all things hip-hop, pop culture, poetry, television, and occasionally even politics. You'll also find episodes of our collaborative podcast with the good folks at Oddball Magazine, The Oddball Show, and of course, links to JP Lime's vast and impressive musical catalog. We're sure you'll find something you love at jplineproductions.com. So quit your procrastinating and go check it out. For my partners, Professor and Spaceman, I am Scholar, signing off. Thanks for watching.